I'm Brian Radel. I served in the Air Force. I was law enforcement. I signed up in '83, got out in '92 under the early out program. I served in Italy, Aviano, Italy. I was in Osan, Korea, and I was also at Fort Worth and Carswell before they shut it down. Being law enforcement in the military, it was, basically like a law enforcement on the street. So you were just dealing with, people, but it was all on base. So you really didn't know what the situations were at the time when you showed up to alarms or whatever it was. Just basically being a civilian police officer basically is what it was like. And it was just happened to be in the military. It still seems a little unbelievable. In fact, it's like when I get a letter from the VA, I get that, oh crap, it's just one of those, even though I'm permanent and total. So when it did come up 100% permanent and total, I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I told my wife right away, and it was just it was twofold. One was a sigh of relief. It was like, it's over, after 27 years, 28 years is finally over. But then in the back of my mind, it's like, are they going to come back and say, hey, we made a mistake? I'm retired from the Bureau of Prisons, so I have that income. So it's not like I was hurting, for income. But, the amount of money that I receive now, is going to change, my life, my family's life, just for simple things, it's significant. What I would say to them, look, they came looking for a reason. So they came with us with some, type of inquisitive, or possible increase for themselves. So they looked into the company. All I can say is trust in the company, trust the process. Our success speaks for itself. We have many, many coaches that are clients prior to becoming a coach, and if you're on the fence about working with us, just remember, there's nothing upfront paid to the company. It's all on the back end. So you have nothing but, a positive on your side, because if you don't win, you don't pay. If someone tries to take you down that mental health path, that's coach, if your coach takes you, that way, don't be afraid of it. If you're afraid of your Second Amendment rights or whatever, don't be afraid of that. You can still maintain them. I have a mental health rating. I have weapons, concealed carry permit. So it does not affect me that way. You probably hear this a lot, but I wasn't looking for anything because I was sitting at 50%, and it's like, it's all right, we'll let it go. And just one day, there's Brian Reese, talking about this great company he has that helps veterans. And I thought to myself, it's like, if they're willing to help me, why not give them the opportunity? Because it costs nothing up front. The only thing it cost was the independent medical. And I had a discussion with my wife, and I signed up. The emails started coming, and I just let them go. I never answered them. I deleted them. I didn't even look at them. And I got a call from the company. And they reached out to me and said, what's going on? How come you haven't taken any action? And I told them I had some concerns and I had some questions. And at the end of that phone call, he addressed all the concerns and answered all my questions. I was ready to get started. The next day I started working with Terrell. But it was Brian Reese, man. As soon as you see one video, he's all over. Everything's popping up. I was so impressed at the way the process went. And, just Terrell walking me through it, right there with me, letting me know what I needed to do, and I started asking him about working for the company, and he blew me off for about a month and a half, to be honest with you. And I was very persistent, and he did that. I found out later on he did that on purpose, just to see how much I really did want to work for the company. But, getting back to the original question, it was such a great opportunity for reaching out and helping vets like he helped me. Because, to be honest with you, this company should not be needed if the VA did their job. Is designed to make you quit and give up because it's so difficult. So it was just a pleasure of being able to help.